Daily rituals shape wealth. Success is not intensity, but consistency. Here's a truth most people don't realize. Wealth isn't built in big, dramatic bursts of action. It's built in the quiet, ordinary rituals that you repeat every single day. Peak performers understand this. They don't rely on motivation, because motivation is like a spark, it flares up and dies out. What they rely on is ritual. Ritual is the system that keeps you moving forward even when motivation disappears. Think of wealth habits like brushing your teeth. You don't brush once for an hour and then say, "I'm good for the month." You brush daily, consistently, because you know the power of small repetition. The same is true with wealth habits. It's not about one massive leap of effort. It's about hundreds of small steps stacked together over time that carry you further than you ever thought possible. Peak performers don't chase intensity. They master consistency. And that consistency becomes unstoppable momentum. Morning power rituals. Prime your mind for wealth daily. The morning is the most powerful part of your day. Why? Because it sets the tone for everything that follows. If you wake up and immediately grab your phone, scrolling through notifications, you're starting the day in reaction mode. You've already given your focus and energy away before you've even begun. Peak performers do the opposite. They start their morning with power rituals that prime their identity. They journal affirmations like, "I am a wealth creator." They write down their top 3 priorities for the day. They visualize their wealth goals as if they're already achieved. Some exercise, even briefly, to activate their energy and focus. These rituals don't just prepare you mentally, they remind you of who you are. Every morning you anchor into your identity as a wealth creator. Imagine how different your days would feel if you began each one with clarity, confidence, and focus. That's the gift of morning power rituals. They turn ordinary mornings into extraordinary beginnings. Protecting focus. Eliminate distractions. Protect energy. Focus is your most valuable currency. Without it, even the best ideas, the smartest strategies, and the strongest habits won't produce results. Every time you check your phone, scroll mindlessly, or let interruptions control your day, you leak energy. And those leaks, over time, become the reason your goals feel further away. Peak performers protect their focus like it's gold, because it is. They schedule deep work blocks where they're unreachable. They silence notifications. They batch tasks instead of switching endlessly. They design their environment so focus becomes natural, not forced. Think of it this way. If someone stole $100 from you every day, you'd stop it immediately. But distractions are stealing hours from your day, hours that could compound into wealth, freedom, and growth. The cost is just as real, only invisible. So ask yourself, where are you letting distractions rob you? And what boundary can you set today to reclaim your focus? Recovery is power. Rest and renewal fuel performance. One of the biggest myths about peak performers is that they're always working, always grinding, never stopping. That's not true. Peak performers don't just push hard. They recover deeply. Rest is not laziness. Rest is strategy. Just like athletes train their bodies and then rest to grow stronger, wealth creators work with intensity and then recover to sustain performance. That means getting real sleep, not sacrificing it for busyness. It means taking short breaks to recharge rather than pushing until you burn out. It means meditating, practicing gratitude, walking outside. Simple practices that restore energy. Think of yourself like a battery. If you constantly drain without recharging, eventually you crash. But when you recover intentionally, you don't just maintain energy, you expand it. Your focus fuels your wealth, but your energy fuels your focus. And recovery is the key that makes it all sustainable.